Hey, welcome back to another episode of Mega Man ZXA. This time we're going to be going to the ice level, where the boss is Chronofrost, and there's probably one of the easiest mini bosses in the game. So I feel like for the early game they made sure that you never have the boss weaknesses, because it follows the same order, or it follows the same elemental triangle as the Zero series, which was lightning beats fire, fire beats ice, and ice beats electricity. Yeah, so those are your three, how they interact. And the thing is, you start with the fire from, what was his name? The first guy we fought. Buckfire, that's his name. So you start with his, and he would be used to beat, I have to use him here. He would be used to beat Chronofrost, which is the boss of this area. But Chronofrost is completely useless against most bosses because they decided to give him the unique ability of not being able to move on land. He can only move when he's in the water. This is just a mindless mini boss, you don't really have to do anything. I think the fire mates is... Oh, never mind. Called him mindless and then he hit me anyways. Yeah, so you can't use him on land, so he's completely useless against... Oh. There we go. Yeah, so he's completely useless against bosses, because he can't attack or anything, he just sits there and makes a strange noise. Okay, so up here we get health for one. Just crawl in.
Mega Merge!
Yeah, so you'll never be able to fight against Rose Spark with his weakness. Let's talk to him first. Okay. Because you'll never be able to use ice as power against them. Because the ice boss at this point in the game is just absolutely worthless. Oh my god. I think you're supposed to use a flying transformation for this, but as long as you're not close enough for this stupid child to talk to you, you can flail around with this guy, I guess. Looks like, okay. So it goes over, comes up. There we go. Done. Yeah. Okay. So this one we can't get yet. I assume there's some kind of ability to let you go through there and damage, because that goop I shot there, even though I broke it, it'll come back. Sorry. It'll come back before you're ever able to get past it. I guess I should just use Mr. Buckfire. And then you switch back. I guess I wanted to be touchscreen heavy for some reason, because there's a lot of times where they want you to switch relatively quickly, but... Alright, here's why we got Rose Spark first. Hilariously bad. And I love the arm flailing though. best reason to use them is for going through doors. So you can get the arm flail. Oh, I missed it. I was just spinning. That's a shame. We'll get it over here. There we go. That's all he's good for when you're not going up vines, really. Pretty worthless. Okay, so this little bit of a maze. Bigger pain in the ass, really. You go into the rooms, break. Wow. Yeah, that's it. You just find like 5 of those rooms. Later there's another one you can get to, but doesn't help me at this point. One over here. I don't know if it's... I think it's over another room. This guy. Yeah, gotta go down again. This part's a little bit tedious, but... Wait, is it not here? I thought it was over here. Whoops. Is it over here? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, like I said, a little bit tedious. Come over here, there's another one. Should just be one more. And then we'll be at the boss. So I think the whole skipping cutscenes I've been doing, yeah, we're missing one. And then up here there's another one you can't get until you have whatever can break those electric boxes. I think the one I missed would be over here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna keep skipping the cutscenes just until the end of this first little bit, because after that, well, for one, I haven't seen it. At this point, it's mostly just tutorial and introducing characters. So, it'll just be the Mega Man. Well, maybe I'll skip through this one instead of just skipping it completely. I think this is right before the boss. Don't have enough for the warp, but that's fine. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Sure, we'll get introduced to the other 2 Mega Man, which are... Oh no, Fenrir's over here. I guess it was Harpuya and Phantom were the other ones.
Prometheus said he found someone interesting. I came to see who it was. Thetis, he's nothing more than a kid, like you.
So yeah, we get Thetis as Leviathan.
Hey, you're not that... What?
Mega Merge! Mega Merge!
Which is interesting, they made a boy Leviathan and a girl Fenrir.
Didn't Prometheus tell you that you'd meet other Mega Men?
Yeah, Fafnir.
My name...
I'm Atlas.
So yeah, that's Atlas and Thetis. This boss is really nothing. I don't think even with this little bit of help I'll have trouble. Except maybe his... Oh. Okay, maybe I'll... Eat my words. Yep.
It appears things have turned out badly for you. You'll be
Chronofrost.
forgotten
I thought
here,
it was
along with
Chronofrost.
time itself. So chill out.
Let's try that again. Yeah, I think his weakness is Buckfire, so try doing that. Oh. Oh, he's using his time power. I don't know what it does. Doesn't seem like this helps, and he just makes me a bigger target, so I'm gonna switch back. Yeah, my sub tank's empty. Let's do that.
Time's up.
Oh, okay, this one probably. That's what I think it is. Here, yeah, this one hurts. I'm not sure how to dodge that one.
It appears things have
Yeah, got it, Chronofrost. So he shoots a bunch of weird projectiles like that, and then immediately they come back again the other way. And it's really hard to find a safe spot on the fly, so when you're hit like I was at that point, it's difficult. Pretty much everything else he does is pretty easy to avoid. As you can see. Oop. Okay, now he does his Chronofrost. Oh no, he's just doing that move. He's not doing the slowdown time. Then he does it again. Yeah, this is the reverse. It's actually not as bad to dodge as I thought it was. Okay. See, when I called him easy, then he killed me, and now that I accepted that he's difficult, he's hit me once. I jinxed myself. That was just greed on my part. He really got blown up.
You're nothing more than a pawn in the palm. All you in the.
It's really visceral. Kind of fun.
Who is?
Alright.
I bet he.
So now we get Chronofrost, which is only useful underwater. That icy move. He can slow down time with this move. So that makes projectiles and stuff fall. He's also invincible on top, so stuff like the spikes on the roof don't do anything. You can also dash around in the water. Yeah, I'll show you on land, he's really useless. I don't know how the water didn't come through that door. Yeah. So this is Chronofrost on land. The only button that does anything is transform. If you try to move, he just does this. So yeah, he's only really useful in the water, otherwise he's just... there's no point changing into him. Yeah, this is just a copy of the file in case something happens and I wanted to redo a part. So this one's a bit shorter so far. We'll just go back and do some stuff in the hub. Maybe we'll do things... oh, I want to wait till I get Fefner to get the shooting range, but... door 2, we have the database, which is with Gary. You can look at the data chips we got so far. So there's Chronofrost, there's Rosebark, there's Buckfire. Here's the big spider. Anyways, yeah, so that's your blocks. And then the next one is the bar. Right now I've got a mission to go get an apple for him from Rosebark's level. Let's see. So yeah, that's nothing really going on in there. How are we doing for E-crystals? 272, that's not great. If we do submissions, we can do more. This is a bonus area. There was a bunch of rubble in here, and this guy actually. So yeah, we pay him. He asks for increments of 100 every time, so First time I was on 100, then he started paying I just paid 200, next I unlocked 300, which is when the first door unlocks. Yeah. So once you have 3, you can unlock the first door, and there you get a quest. Oh no, I think that might be where you can buy an E-tank for 500, which is actually not a bad deal. And then there's a basketball net for some reason. So I think we'll go do the shooting range, and then that'll probably be it for this one. The shooting range, I normally like to wait until after I get Fefner's power, because you can edit where his shots go. It makes it a whole lot easier to hit the targets. I'll show you why when we get there. Alright, so this is Richard. He says he's the best. And if you can beat his score, then he'll give you 100 energy crystals, which will be good because we're going to a new area soon. So yeah, that's the lock-on shot. Oh, I used it during the spider last time, I think. Yeah, here you just have to hit 100. I guess you have to hit 101 to beat his score. Every time, I don't think he pay you. Oh. You realize I could jump like that. Really have to sneeze right now, but I'm holding it in. My eyes are starting to water. There's really not much going on here. As it starts to clock down, you want to start using this scatter shot. You can shoot 8 in 1 second. Ah, 98. That wasn't very good. I'm gonna keep the key. I don't care. No, I don't want to go here. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Just gonna run back to the save spot. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll have another one out soon.